What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Browns Jaguars Week 14 recap as the Browns played arguably one of the sloppiest games I've ever seen. As it just seemed like they couldn't take care of the ball. And yet, they still managed to pull out the 31-27 victory today over the Jacksonville Jaguars, thanks in large part to the fact that the defense also got 4 turnovers of their own. 3 interceptions, 2 by Martin Emerson, who's been a dog lately, and a pretty clutch forced fumble that led to a touchdown. But yeah, think about this, guys. If the Browns had just managed to take care of the ball in this game, the score would have been way different. Yeah, we would have won by a lot more. Hey, I'll take a win, right? A win's a win. And now the Browns are 8-5, and they are firmly entrenched in the wild card picture as they are currently the number 5 seed. So, as of this moment, they would face the 4th seed, which I believe is still the Jaguars. So, imagine that. We get a rematch in Jacksonville in the playoffs. Ooh, that would be fun. Especially if things go like they did in this game. As long as the Browns take care of the ball, I mean, we could dominate, right? But yeah, Joe Flacco playing his first home game as a Brown. In fact, the last time he played a game at Brown Stadium, we all remember it. He was a member of the Jets, and our onside kick coverage team couldn't figure out how to field an onside kick, and Joe Flacco came back from down 2 touchdowns with less than 2 minutes and no timeouts, and of course, the Jets beat the Browns. Now, luckily, the coverage team, the hands team, learned their lesson. Yeah, it came down to an onside kick, giving me low-key PTSD from that game. And luckily, like I said, this time they learned their lesson and they fell on the ball, and that sealed it. But yeah, good win for the Browns regardless, you know. Doesn't matter what the score is. All that matters is that W. And like I said, the Browns are 8-5, and they're 6-1 at home. This was without a doubt the messiest game of the year overall. Not even just like play, but like the fact that it seemed like every time I looked, someone new was hurt. I mean, my God, call this the body bag game. My God. It was to the point where we even had Browns players running into one another and getting hurt. I swear Myles Garrett must legit be a robot because literally 2 Browns players ran into him, both got hurt. And I hope they're going to be all right. I know Za'Darius did go back into the game, but I'm more worried about Grant Delpit. That dude literally just got paid today, too. Just got a nice sized bag and he gets hurt. That's the Browns' luck for you. Legit. That's the Browns' luck. Hopefully he's all right. But overall, Joe Flacco, 26 of 45, 311 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And that interception was kind of on Tillman because he ran into a defender. But honestly, I know Joe Flacco probably would have preferred to just not throw the ball there. For real. But yeah, he threw 3 touchdowns. I think that's the first time we've had a quarterback throw 3 touchdowns this year. It's actually crazy. But yeah, good game for Joe. And rushing attack, 28 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown from Kareem Hunt, who had 10 carries, 27 yards. Leading rusher, Jerome Ford, a.k.a. Mr. Sideline, because that's where that dude loved to run towards. I mean, God, you run him outside and he runs to the sideline. Like, bro, where you going? I'm surprised they kept doing that, considering they were missing 3 offensive linemen for the most part. Because Posick got hurt, Jones didn't play, and of course, can you really trust Jerron Christian? No, can't. So the only guys that were healthy were the guards. Yeah, Teller and Batonio. We had Jerome Ford, 12 carries, 51 yards. We even saw DTR for a couple times. He did get 1 carry for 5 yards. That got us a first down. Pierre Strong, 1 carry for nothing. And then Joe Flacco had 4 carries for -1 yards. It is what it is. Now through the air, 26 receptions, 311 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 to David Njoku, who, for the second week in a row, was wide open. Yeah, second week in a row, opening drive, wide open touchdown. I've never seen that before in my life. In fact, the Jags had 2 plays where there was blown coverages that we exposed for touchdowns. That one, and then on that 4th down to David Bell, who got his first career touchdown too. So that's pretty cool. 41-yard touchdown for David Bell, his only catch of the game. So he made it count. Amari Cooper, 7 receptions, 77 yards. He had 14 targets. So, yeah, there were some drops. He also had that bad fumble where he actually caught the ball. And then while running, he was trying to put the ball in his other hand to give a stiff arm, and the ball squeaked out. I swear, this team has the worst luck with that stuff, right? Elijah Moore, 3 for 42. Jerome Ford, 5 for 31. Tillman, 2 catches, 23 yards. Kareem Hunt had 1 for 3. And Jordan Akins even had a catch for 3 yards. And then defensively, 4 sacks. 1 from Grant Delpit. Mo Hurst got a sack, which meant we got to see the belly rub. Yeah. Obo Okoronkwo got a sack. And Zadarius Smith got a sack. And I guess they won't credit Miles with the sack because I guess not. Oh, well. Still got 4 sacks, though. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm looking up and down to make sure. And yeah. Wow. That's actually crazy. But yeah, another quiet game from Miles. But at least the other guys showed up, though. That's good. We also had 12 QB hits, so they were getting after Trevor Lawrence. And yeah, I'm surprised he actually played today. Legit. I thought for sure he was going to miss this game after the injury he suffered in their last game. I mean, I heard it was a high ankle sprain, and usually those things take 4 to 6 weeks. This dude's playing a few days later. A short week, mind you. Now, luckily, the weather cooperated. It wasn't raining. The field wasn't sloppy or anything, so he got lucky there. Because I don't know if he would have wanted to play on a slippery field. Because that's dangerous stuff. But, yeah, he looked good too, to be fair. I mean, 28 of 50, 257 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And boy, were those ugly interceptions. And he got sacked 4 times. So, yeah, I mean, we did a pretty good job limiting their rushing attack. I was more worried about their rushing attack than anything, especially with a quarterback with a bum ankle, right? But yeah, we bottled up their rushing attack pretty good. And they did get us through the air, which that usually happens when you're missing some of your best players in the secondary. Denzel, Delpit, Thornhill. Crazy thing is, I didn't even think Thornhill was hurt until I saw before the game that he was out. He was a late scratch. So my thoughts are he probably got hurt during warm-ups. Of course. Should have known right then and there it was going to be that kind of game because dude gets hurt in warm-ups, and then look what happened during a game. Call it the body bag game. The body bag Browns. Oh no, the bad news Browns. Swear it's always something with this team, right? Oh well, like I said, all that matters is it's a W. We're 8-5. We got the Bears coming to town next week. They're actually playing much better as of late. Should be an interesting game, but yeah, I can't wait for that. Now, with that being said, let's get into my post-game observations. Number 1, Joe Flacco is still him, right? He is still him, even at his old age. He's still out here slanging that thing like he's still a youngin'. It's crazy, right? And I think he fits Kevin Stefanski's system to a T. And I'm so happy we were able to get him. Because any other team could have got him, right? But no, we managed to swipe him up, and look what happened. Number 2, injuries freaking suck, right? And it's really affected this team's performance, right? Because we've seen some guys that really shouldn't be on the field getting legit playing time, and yeah, you could just tell, right? You know who I'm talking about too. And then number 3, Dustin Hopkins, because as it turned out, he was the reason why we won this game. Nailing that 50-plus yard field goal, put us up 10. I knew right away we were probably going to give up a touchdown late because that's what we do. Very Joe Woodsian of us. But luckily, the hands team was on their A game and we got the onside kick, and that was game. Now, in terms of my game MVP, it's actually going to go to two people: Joe Flacco, duh, and DUSTIN Hopkins. The two guys that went out there and cooked for us. Those two guys are partially the reason why we won this game. And the defense, too. I guess you could give it to them. Especially MJ. Really good game from MJ Emerson. He now leads the team in interceptions, I'm pretty sure. It's freaking crazy, right? For the longest time, he could not get an interception at all. Now he's got 4 already. And he could easily get more, too. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. And on to Chicago. Well, technically Chicago comes here, but you know what I'm saying, right? Got the Bears coming up. And oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Kevin Stefanski still undefeated against the AFC South with one more team left in the division. That's the Texans coming up in a couple weeks. And yeah, this team looks much better at home. Defense looked but I'm going to blame the fact that obviously they didn't have all their guys, Injuries freaking suck. So hopefully we can get some guys back. And also, again, Denzel Ward didn't play. Just happy we won the game. So you know what that means, right? Victory Monday tomorrow. Yeah. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. And let's go take care of Chicago next week. And then on to Houston. Wow, that's crazy, right? We only got, 4 games left in the season? Man, people ain't lying when they say the season flies by. Like, it's almost Christmas already. Freaking insane. But yeah, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Feels good to win, right? Doesn't matter how you do it, just get a win. So, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Browns. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Victory Monday, number 8. Yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'm Crazy Dog. Go Browns. I'm out. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah. W. Yeah. Dubs up. Bye-bye.